Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the next episode of the Gondor campaign. I think this is now episode 21. In the last episode, we took the Black Gate with Eorthorn's army, and also expanded southwards, finally capturing Haudhanr and the castle of Tir Thoros. The forces of Harad are sending many of their levies across the river Anduin in an attempt to fight the princedom of Dol Amroth, where Caemerion is at a standstill in front of the town of Linhir, as Captain Sacklethor has occupied the bridge. Hopefully, Dol Amroth will begin to take the fight down towards the south. I would love it if they can go take Barad-Harn and work their way down to Gobel Mirland, and maybe even take Amon Eithel, so that I can focus on the Kondish front. Now, I'm going to have one battle at the beginning of this episode against Balaknar Sunfire and three of his Nazgul brethren, Zagar, Shivus, and Gon Alton. Now, the orcs they have in their army are pretty much just garbage. However, the foreign Nazgul themselves are very deadly, and I believe at least one of them should have the Temple Marksman. I know Zagar does. He's got a smaller bodyguard. These guys do have armor-piercing bows, so they can do a lot of damage at range. Shivus does not have them. Does Balaknar have them? Okay, so it's one unit of archers that I will have to deal with. Thankfully, I do have cavalry in the form of Eorthorn, who has 27 Swan Knights in his bodyguard, and I'm not sure if that number can increase or not. I feel like I've nearly capped his bodyguard with the different types of traits I can get. Who is it? Is it Balaknar? Do you have the trait for defeating Balaknar? He does not, but I think it's just like the other Nazgul traits. It'll just give him more hit points, which is great, because I want Eorthorn to basically be invincible, and I love that title, Eorthorn the Gatekeeper. I have a couple of reinforcements from Gondor that have arrived. Captain Celefinthor. So I'm going to bring Eorthorn out with his Knights of the Silver Swan and Forlong the Fat. They are going to be the mainstays of this force. And I have Fountain Guard, two of them. They will join the army. How many Lasarnic Axemen? I only have really one full unit, so I'll start with that. I mean, I might as well just bring them both in. They're both going to be used to fight the Nazgul. 3 Athelian Rangers. I'll keep the one that's weakened back at home. I do have more Gondor infantry and archers right here. A couple spearmen, that's good to see. Cavalry. Okay, let's bring in these guys, who need to go to the Morannon first. And I think that should be a full army, right? I have 4 more slots. The Trebuchet, of course, and the Gondor cavalry will fill that up. And yeah, this should be enough to fight off this force. Balaknar has 2,800 orcs under his command, with Captain Thuk having another 2,000. So that's basically 5,000 orcs I'm going to have to deal with in Mordor's climate, which is going to make it harder for my cavalry to do their job. My soldiers will become exhausted quicker in these Ashen Plains, but defeating these Nazgul is imperative. If I can get rid of them and only have to fight smaller armies of orc captains, that'll make it much easier for me. Now, the one thing I don't particularly care for in the Mordor battlefields is just how dark it really is. It can be kind of hard to see. I mean, not for the Gondor troops, they're pretty apparent, I think. But seeing like the orcs, it makes it a lot more difficult, and that's why I love this UI with the flash your own allies and enemies. That's going to be very useful for at least just kind of identifying what's going on. Now, I can get a significant high ground advantage here. I think I'll use this hill crest, maybe put the archers behind, something like that, and I'll just have to play like a high and tight formation here. Probably do Fountain Guard in the front, and then I do have some Gondor archers. Now I'll put them in loose formation because they will most likely be shot at by the Temple. Are they Temple Marksmen? I always forget their name. Never good at remembering them. Alright, Forlong will take the left flank, and he will have a couple of axemen on the right flank, just to try to get behind the Nazgul. Gondor Spearmen, I will put them more or less like that. Gunner infantry over here, they should do really well in this fight, as long as they're only fighting like orcs and that, you know, the like. I feel like veterans, I'll put you guys in a loose formation too. That's looking pretty solid. I do have some spearmen. Maybe I'll just put them on... sure where I'll put the spearmen. Maybe I'll just put them behind the front line here to kind of help the Fountain Guard as needed. And then that leaves me with 4 units of cavalry to play with, and I'm just going to completely overwhelm one side here with them. Okay, now the reinforcements are coming from the right, and the main Nazgul army is on the left. So let me try to reposition. It's going to be quite the fight. I might actually need these spears on this flank to deal with the captain over there. I wish my trebuchet could get in range. The unfortunate thing about running into the Nazgul early, or like if I were just to send my cavalry at them, is that I would get shot by these armor-piercing archers, and I would rather not be. I think I'm going to try to take out the captain over here. I think getting rid of him early would help me rout off this force. This one is smaller. It only has 2,000 orcs versus the 3,000 of Balaknar's army. Is the general really just attached to the orc band? Okay, that is perfect. Okay, I'm going to have these Gondor Cav hit these orc hunters first, while the Swan Knights and the Pinnith Cavalry make their way to take out the captain. Attacking this army, I might be able to coax the enemy into facing me a bit early here. Okay, you are not in range yet, but I hope you will be soon. Okay, Knights of the Silver Swan, I need you back here. Orc Hunters are reloading. Come on, guys, please charge. Oh, he took a javelin volley right there. That's unfortunate. Earthorn's gonna go take out the orc band there. Now, the Orc Hunters are already wavering. They're shaken. I'm going to keep the Gondor Cavalry in dedicated melee for a few minutes here. This is where they shine, after all. And gave some early routes. Yes, that's perfect. I did some huge damage to the Orc Band. Don't know if I'm getting any kills here with the Trebuchet. I would love to get an early kill on those marksmen. Okay, let's get out of there, lads. General, the captain is still alive, but I think I can solo this army here with my cavalry. We're going to take out the Orc Raiders. Now, it is unfortunate, because I'm really going to need Earthorn to deal with the Nazgul. Okay, perfect. I did take out the captain. That is actually pretty big. And I might be able to rout off these Orc Band. Look, they're already running. So I can just deal with this one army now. Nice. Come on, get a flank, please. These are Maulers. Oh, okay, I don't want to charge Maulers. Yeah. Catapult out, or Trebuchet, I would love to see you make some contact here. They're not really doing so well at the moment. Perfect, though. I am making the orcs flee. Okay, you guys need to run away from the Maulers. Please get away from them. Why are you not running away from them? Come on, just chase them off. Orc Hunters are getting shot by my archers. This is good. Okay, I think I will now send the cavalry back towards my main line, as I'm going to need them to cycle charge Nazgul. I'll use the Pinnith Cavalry. They are a bit lighter. They can kind of clean up the forces over here. Have I gotten any significant trebuchet damage yet? I don't think I am. I think I'm just too far. Okay, that'll be the last volley I fire. Okay, I'm just not making good contact. They need to move closer. Maybe okay, they are starting to approach now. This is big. Okay, hit the Temple of Wards. Hit the ones in the middle there. I really need to get rid of these Orc Maulers. This is Earthorn's retinue. Alright, you need to run Earthorn. I can't see these orcs at all without toggling that button. It's almost impossible to see them. Okay, I'm just gonna move him towards the main line. These are Orc Scouts. Okay, let's charge those. Get rid of all these archers. Ideally, I can just shoot down the Temple Marksman. Have you guys please work on the temple wards. Okay, that is making the orc scouts flee. That's big. Orc raiders, I think I can beat them in melee if I just stick to it. Temple wards are taking some damage, which is good. I might want to switch to the temple marksman in a second. At the same time, I think just shooting the crap out of them is going to be helpful too. Okay, orc raiders are fleeing. This is exactly what I wanted. Earthorn, you need to rest up. Cavalry, just go ahead and walk for now. Save your stamina. Okay, where are these temple marksmen? They're in the back line. I'm going to have everyone focus on them now. Every archer, please make sure you are focusing down those guys. I'll have everyone else just kind of stay defensive for now. Orc maulers are still away. I'm saving some stamina here. And I really do need to get in melee sooner than later with my cavalry. I just don't want my cavalry fighting orc maulers. What are these temple wards running towards me? Okay. That's fine. Now marksmen are down to 46, so I'm doing some good damage to them. And I do have literally everyone is focusing them down. Okay, here, why don't I switch them to these temple wards? You guys can run into those. Those maulers. Earthorn's winded, which is unfortunate. But I can now get my cavalry. These Swan Knights should be able to hit these temple marksmen. There are some orc band. I'm not too worried about them. Okay, catapult, trebuchet, stop firing. And what are you guys firing at? You're aiming at them. I think I have all my archers firing at the... one unit back here. Ooh, okay, Zagar is done. That's awesome. Okay, I need to start flanking with these guys. Those orc maulers, those are orc maulers. Okay, get away from them. Okay, why don't you just get into melee with the Morannon Guard, help these Gondor infantry. We have some Lasarnic axemen that can help me fight these orc band.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Come on, guys, let's get around the flanks here. Okay, temple wards are still being annoying. I feel like I should just start shooting at the, Okay, cavalry, please run. I think I might want to start shooting at these orc maulers in the back here. Yeah, they definitely need to go down. You know what? Just charge the orc band. They're not that strong. They're a very weak unit. Oh, I gotta love that. They just completely cleaved a path through them. Yeah, these guys are wavering already, which is huge. So I think if I flank them with my cavalry, I should be able to rout those orc maulers. Okay, let's get away from there. The rest of my archers are still firing. Fountain Guard are holding off the temple wards in melee. Okay, let's get off of defensive mode. Let's kind of push a little bit. Okay, let's go for these orc band again. You guys hit the maulers.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Okay, Knights of the Silver Swan, let's... If you guys go into loose formation and help these Gondor spearmen who are fighting Nazgul in melee. Sonic Axemen are going to start to flank.
They have lost half their men.
You guys deal with those orc scouts, the units that I'm not too worried about. On guard, let's get out of there. There's this fight going. Orc band are routing, that's good to see. I have some temple wards over here that need to go down. My Knights of the Silver Swan, take them out. That wasn't even a charge, was it? That was terrible. Yeah, I do have a flank here of some Sonic Axemen. I would like it if they went a little bit wider here. Look at all the damage that's been done to that unit. That might be the actual commander of the army. Okay, gunner infantry, they're still fighting. I'm gonna use leadership. Okay, you guys take out those maulers. And the Earthorn is just so exhausted, he can barely move at this stage of the battle. Let's shoot these Orc Band, kind of get them out of here. Hello? Hello? What happened to your order that I gave you? Okay, that's cool. That's totally cool. Okay, what are you guys? The Sonic Axemen, you guys aren't doing anything? Look how slow the cavalry is going now. That's just awful. Knights, pull out of that combat. You're in melee with Moran and Guard for a bit too long. Okay, hit those Temple Wards, please, and actually charge them. Gunner Spearmen are holding, but they are losing men down to 56. Okay, just avoid the Orc Band. Here comes the charge. They are exhausted, but they should still get a few kills in here. Down from 67. The Fountain Guard are holding. Good job, Knights. Okay, I want to get away from these Orc Band. Are you guys actually charging here? They're barely charging into combat. Oh, what a slug this is. I'm sure Mordor's forces are exhausted too. Gunner infantry, chase down these Orc Band. Forlong is still in the fight. Still have ammo, but not much. I think I'm basically just... I think I'm at the last volley. Temple Wards, are they fighting to death over here? This should take care of the Orc Band. Getting skewered into Fountain Guard, I love it. Earthorn charging the Temple Wards. Why don't you take care of these Orc Scouts? Big charge right into the Temple Wards. I would love to kill all of these Nazgul. Plus only 14% of my army. This is huge. I still have more of the Sonic Axemen. Come on, let's get around these Temple Wards. Even my Gondor archers are in melee now. Did they break through my Fountain Guard? Hey, come on. Axemen, please. You're like my best counter to kill these Temple Wards. Gotta love the combined arms here. Pikes and axes, lads. They're trying to run through me. It's not gonna work that well. Infantry, let's take down these Temple Marksmen. Moment, my cavalry can't really do a lot. They're not going to be able to get charges at this time at this point in the battle. I think my Gondor archers are having to fight here. They are still strong men of Gondor. Put the Axemen in there a little bit more. Now watch these numbers just deplete. Yes, another general has fallen. Gon Alton is gone. Zigar, Captain Throok. Only 2 Nazgul stand at this stage in the battle. Well, I don't even know what the heck they're doing to charge here. There's some Axemen here, I do. I can't wait to look at the battle statistics here and see how many kills everyone got. Okay, there goes another. Shivus, the Desert Sand, is gone. Into the Silver Swan, hoping to fight against the Nazgul. 10 more wards are alive over here. Okay, I need the Axemen to get into melee on them. Come on, Axemen. I mean, the Gondor archers will do okay. Maybe I get them out of there. I should get them out of there. Come on, make way for the Axemen to actually kill these guys. what is it, 98% of the force is defeated. Come on, Axemen. Literally my favorite unit in this campaign right now. They are amazing at taking care of Nazgul bodyguards, and I love this upgraded visual for them too. Let's just look at their stats real quick. 9 and 19. Now they are upgraded, but it's 13 armor, 6 defense skill. That is very good. That is very good, especially the armor piercing at 9 attack is massive. Yeah, I think there's only one Nazgul left. Where is he? Is he in the middle of this blob? That's not him. We can have some random knights fighting in here. Okay, knights, let's get you out of combat. Earthworm can probably stay in there. Forlong, help me take out the last of the Nazgul. There he is. He's fighting some Fountain Guard. Forlong should be able to kill him in a few hits. Oh, look at that charge. One of them just came in with the steel chair. Yes, there they go. I think that's it. It's just one Temple Ward that's going to fight to the death, and he's surrounded by Swan Knights. You Axemen trying to find a way to get a charge in there. There he goes. Man, I love the elite Gondor army. Only lost 250 soldiers. We killed 3,600 and captured 1,000. This was indeed a glorious victory. Earthworm getting 457 kills. Forlong only 140, but he wasn't in melee against too many forces. He was in a very strategic location, fighting already damaged Temple Wards. Knights of the Silver Swan, 400. These Fountain Guard only got 25, but I believe they were fighting the Temple Wards the whole time and just keeping them at bay. 215 from this unit, 134 on the Lasarnic Axemen, another 104 there. Again, they were like a scalpel. They were very precise in where I sent them. The Rangers got a good amount of kills, even though they were mostly focusing the armored Nazgul. They got a good amount of damage. 371 Gondor infantry. I love to see it. The Trebuchet really didn't do that much in this fight. 130 kills. That was probably just on Orc Band. His forces will be executed. I don't want any orcs living in the lands of Mordor. I will purge them all. And honestly, I might as well just push out and go for the Eisenmouth and get some forward territory here. The Moran I exterminated, so I can just let that be with a small garrison. I could probably get Boromir over there. In fact, Boromir, I want you to put one more watchtower right there, and then make your way towards the Morannon, and I will send some reinforcements that way. If I have anyone. I don't actually have too many reinforcements. I do have some pikemen and some spears, so I'll bring them up there to the Morannon. Can you not be on auto-manage? Thank you. Okay, I'll bring reinforcements up that way. Might even want to bring these Lasarnic Axemen at least to Minas Tirith for some armor upgrades. Only 87 gold to do that. That's a steal. Okay, in the south, I think I am out of movement points. I could potentially take Faramir out and have him work his way towards Yerk Estelad. I could empty this fort and make his way up there. I do have a spy in here. Okay, perfect. I don't know. I feel like there's another army somewhere out here. Like, I feel like there's one more giant stack. Honestly, if I could take the Eisenmouth, take Yerk Estelad, and take Durthang, that's going to be huge. It's going to leave Mordor with Barad-dûr as the next capital to assault, and then a few other scattered towns in the south. This is working good. This is working very good. Do I have any other reinforcements to send to the front lines? I don't think I do, so I will end that turn. Moot Lord Tremak has fallen, and Edwight's leader is dead. A Royal Armsman's Guild in the Morannon. Yes, please. I will absolutely take that. That is awesome. I like having that. That will give me, what, armor upgrades and then morale? Globally? +3 morale to troops trained here. Nice. And I get a melee weapon for the ranged troops. That I like. That I really like. That's huge. I don't know if that feature ever actually works, though. I feel like I've never seen it work. Okay, I got my ships ready. Some air souls are on the way. I think my flagships are still on the way. The Alcarandas still needs one more turn.
Ships ready. Ships ready.
This is looking good. This is looking very good. I have 9,000 gold to spend. New family member, you love to see it. Now, Temrubin has assaulted Tirathoros, and I'm kind of content to try a defensive battle here. I don't know if they'll actually attack me or not, but for the moment I will see if they will, and I will just play very defensively. Alright, I did lose their fight against Helaguivan now. Is that the same general? That's someone else. So hopefully Dol Amroth will fight back these forces, throw themselves against them, and eventually make their way to the Mirland Gap. Saruman got a grain exchange. Good to see. I'd like more income here. Mines are a little pricey. We get a Mason's Hall. I'll come back to Saruman. Valoran got mine, so Valoran's making some good income. Still losing a lot to corruption, but there's not much I can really do about corruption unless I build like another Steward's Hall. Would that save me a lot of money? That will save me about 60 gold a turn. Interesting, interesting. I don't really need to do much in Valoran. Maybe I just grab a leather tanner and I work on that place for recruitment if I ever do need to fight Enidwythe. I did finally get to the guard barracks done in Gelebrin, so I will continue to work on this place as a facility for my troops. I will need a Steward's Hall for the practice range, so I'm going to grab that here. And I might as well just grab these 2 units to defend it. Cloud Hunter got a library, you like to see it. Public baths are tempting. So is a barracks just for some extra, what do you call it, public order. But I can probably grab land clearance at this time too. Yeah, that'll be a good income buff. And the Morannon has its way station done, which sadly I don't have any troops here that can get retraining, but over time they will be allowed to retrain there. Yeah, that still leaves me with 3,000 gold. I think I'll spend that on military. I think that's a better use of my funds. What can I grab? A ballista maybe? I don't want a ballista. I want another catapult, really. Maybe I'll grab these Gondor infantry. I could always use more Gondor infantry. They've proven themselves to be very effective in this campaign. Can't get any more Lebanon Marines, unfortunately. Could get some clansmen over here. The clansmen just aren't useful against Harad unless I'm fighting Servant Bladesmen. But the Spearmen and the infantry sure are. Maybe I'll grab those 2 units. That looks good. They don't have upgrades though, which is kind of unfortunate. Alright, now Mordor did have Captain Lundbag, who is at my fort. He is trying to take this place over. What else do you have, actually? 4,300, a ballista scary. I will probably need to reinforce that army. Now, Captain Renac is in front of me with a full army, which won't be that hard to deal with. Leofric has assembled... Ooh, he's got Troll, Sauron's Will, some Lotcamp Rim. That leaves Captain Nagzag, a small garrison in Durthing, and nothing in Yerk Esteleth. So if I fight off these 4 armies, I can easily take the next 2 settlements. Earthorn, it is time. Boromir, one more tower, just keep him coming. I hate putting him on tower duty, but I need vision out here. Captain Radanac, you have a lot of ballista, but I have a lot of cavalry. So I don't see this going too well for you.
Don't let them any further.
Alright, again, same kind of tactics that I like to do. Trebuchet, kind of buckling down my main force. Throw in some Fountain Guard to defend the front. The Gondor infantry have been amazing at just dealing damage to my enemies. They often get hundreds, like typically 400 kills a battle. Okay, Rangers, let's put you in the back. And then Veterans, maybe just right there. They have shields, so I'm not worried if they get shot. Thunder Spears, let's put you here. Forlong, I want you on that side. I'll have these axemen take the top of the hill, and I should have some spears. Looks good, and then my cavalry can just go do their thing. I'm going to run them all the way to the back line to deal with the ballista. There are 3 ballista, and what's their general unit? Is he Morannon Guard? Okay, that's going to make him a little bit tougher to deal with. Got a couple kills there with the trebuchet. You love to see it. Now, please do not target my Swan Knights. I'd very much like it if you don't target my Swan Knights with ballista. Are they running backwards towards the hill? Okay. Okay. I need to move swiftly to take care of the ballista. I also want to take out that captain. He is right there and easy for the taking. Yeah, I'm going to try to snipe him. Hey, cavalry, please? Please run. Just ignore the ballista for now. Come on, keep running. Oh, he's gonna be on the other side of the formation now. Dang it, he's on the other side. It's fine, I can still charge him and weaken the bodyguard. It'll make it a little bit easier to eventually get the kill on him. I still do huge damage charging into Morannon Guard. Okay, Orc Maulers are chasing me, that's not what I want. And to the Silver Swan, take out the Orc Host, please. And then get out of there, because there's Orc Maulers.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
A cavalry, I don't know why they're being so slow right now. Okay, I think I just got their captain. That's huge. That is massive. The Morannon Guard are already fleeing. The Orc Maulers are going to be a bit of an issue. But I am clearing a way through to the ballista. And my archers are going to have plenty of time to fire at them. Okay, keep chasing them away. They're in a bit of disarray at the moment. They're just going to get caught a little bit here. Oh, there's Orc Maulers. But as long as I can just shut down this ballista crew. Riders keep moving. I just don't want them firing at my lines. Earthworm got out of there with very few losses. I love to see it. He's still firing at Orc Archers, that's fine. Maybe you guys can focus on the Black Uruk Halberds that are going to be actually threatening. Okay, I need to get away from the Morannon Guard. And the Orc Hosts aren't that threatening. I can take care of them. You've already sent Earthorn to go deal with the main forces now. You guys go back here. That should route off the Orc Host.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
The Orc Host are routing. This is good. Okay, let's have you guys... Oh, wow, that close range fire. Okay, I'm gonna stop with these. Okay, guys, please run away. Please run away from the Maulers. And actually move, please. God, they're so unresponsive here. They are so unresponsive in this region. I don't know what they're firing at anymore. Oh, of course the ballista got back. It's annoying. They're gonna fire at what, my Osgiliath veterans? Okay. Come on, take out the ballista crew. No, that's annoying. I'm taking much more damage than I would have liked. Okay, chase down the Maulers. Actually, I'm getting up. There's a lot of archer fire here. Yeah, chase those ones down. Put these guys in their own group. Okay, looks like the Maulers and the Morannon Guard are approaching me, so I'm going to run away.
Only half the enemy force remains.
It's annoying that they are just defending the ballistas so effectively with their Morannon Guard. I mean, they didn't get too many kills. I lost, what, like, maybe 10 of my veterans? I'm just gonna hold the defensive line. There's no need to, like, be aggressive and lose more soldiers. Every soldier's life matters so much in this stage in the campaign, especially in Mordor. It's hard for me to replenish them here. Like, I could send them on the attack, but I am much better holding defensive lines with these soldiers. I lose less men, it buys me time for the archers to fire at them. Okay, let's switch to the orc fighters. Okay, they're back on the ballista. Of course they are. They're really good at that. Come on, deal with that ballista crew. The Morannon Guard are going to intercept. Earthorn, go for the Morannon Guard. So on night, stay away from those orc hosts. Guys, please move. Oh no, if they get caught by the orc maulers, that's going to be very bad. Okay, yep, of course, they got caught because of the terrain. Come on, keep moving, Gondor Cav. You guys shoot at the orc host now. Okay, this is good. I think I'll finally shut down the ballista here. Amazing how they're just wavering. They're not even that good in melee. Come on, how are they still fighting? Ballistas, the artillery crew have way too much morale. Like, I feel like dwarven artillery crew should have good morale, but like anyone else, maybe elves, anyone else, they should be fleeing. Like, these are not trained orcs. They are taught how to fire a piece of artillery, and they are given no equipment. Okay, the archers are able to rout off anyone that, like, tries to get into melee, which is great. Okay, can you guys... Someone can shoot at them. Who the heck can shoot at them? Okay, you can shoot. Shoot the orc maulers. Okay, at this point in the battle is basically won. My guys, switch to the new target, please. My Gondor archers are out of ammunition, that is fine. Still 200 orc maulers to deal with. Cavalry, you can just kind of slowly walk towards the front here. They can't even get into melee without fleeing, so at this point, I will begin the offensive push. Okay, you know what? Chase these guys. Knights of the Silver Swan, have you guys deal with these orc hosts. Archers, I might want to have you switch to the orc host over there that are fleeing. Okay, cool. Everyone's fleeing. Easy fight. What am I at? 79%? Okay, if I get to 80, I can just exit this battle. 85 is what I want. Guys, get those. Okay, 92%. That's good. That's good. Only losing 39 men. That's what I'm talking about. 3,000 for 39. That's what, it's like a 100 to 1 kill death ratio. I mean, some of my units didn't even get to see, like, combat at all, but that's honestly preferred. Auxiliary veterans took the most damage, and of course none of them are getting their casualties healed. They got skewered by ballista fire. Man, I would love to get 5,000 gold, but Mordor will never pay. It's just a constant in this campaign. They will not pay for their soldiers. Earthorn, take... I really want to fight. I gotta fight Leofric too. Yeah, let's fight Leofric. This will be the next battle. This one should be pretty easy. He does have trolls, which makes things a little more spicy. I wonder if I send my Swan Knights back to the Black Gate if I can get some retraining. They're technically not an area of recruitment, like, restricted unit, because Dweller Roth can train them anywhere if they have the town upgraded enough and build the Knights' Lodging, so they might not be technically retrainable in a way station, which would be unfortunate. Alright, Fountain Guard in the front. Probably have Forlong also take the front line here, because he's going to be fighting some trolls. Okay, Rangers, let's put you here. Do that with the Trebuchet. Same tactics. I love these tactics. Just Trebuchet in the middle, bunker down with them. And I don't think they had many archers, did they? So I'm just going to put my archers right behind the front line like that. Okay, let's have some spearmen go here. Backed up with the Gondor infantry. Put you guys there. I do enjoy how easy it makes my deployment. I will have you guys in your own unit. That way it makes them a little easier to manage. And I'll put these guys on that flank now. Okay, where are the trolls? They're in the middle here. So please shoot at the Gamp Rim. Any lucky kills? Not particularly. Okay, I'm actually in range already. That's good. However, let's put you in a group. Oh, no, don't go to melee. That was a misclick. If I'm lucky, I might get just a wild shot that takes out a troll, or maybe takes out some of the Nazgul. Wait, is this the archer variant? Okay, it is. So I gotta be a little bit careful of that. Come on, hit the Camp Rim. How have you missed every shot on them? I'm gonna just aim for the trolls instead. Yeah, you don't aim for the trolls. If you're not gonna hit them, aim for the trolls. Sauron's Will here, that's a little bit concerning. I'm gonna bide my time. Nice job hitting one orc scout. You love to see it. Man, these trebuchets just had truly terrible accuracy. Maybe I'll just try a regular shot, see if that does anything better for me. Nope, it did nothing. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to focus fire these trolls. Also, the low camp rim are an issue. Reshade is just not doing the damage I want them to do. Release Moran and Guard Orc Band. Okay, I'm just gonna have to get into the Nazgul quickly. Come on, please take out those trolls. Please take out the trolls before they just crash through my lines. Thank you. We're down to 11. This is good. Once the trolls are down, I'll shoot at the low camp rim. Sauron's Will are going to be a little bit threatening. Okay, go for the orc fighters, since they are next to me there. You know, unfortunately, the full Nazgul retinue is firing at my soldiers, which is not ideal. Wait, did we take out the trolls already? Yeah, looks like they did. First, they're gonna chase me with orc maulers and keep me. I can't even get on the Nazgul because of these freaking Low Camp Rim. Okay, the trolls are still alive. Never mind. I thought they were completely dead. That's fine. They are fighting Seaward Spearmen, and I have Lasarnic Axemen to help out. Okay, come on. I really want to shoot these Temple Marksmen, but I need to get rid of the Low Camp Rim to be able to charge them. Okay, Axemen, please get in there a little bit better. Okay, just go for the Temple Marksmen, shut them down. Yeah, stay in melee, screw it. Archer's still firing at the Low Camp Rim, which is good. Finally getting a charge on the Temple Marksmen, which will save some extra lives. This flank is just getting completely assaulted here. Go back, lads. Where are my Gondor cavalry? Where the heck are they? Oh, wait, seriously, where are they? Are they in here? Oh, they're back. Oh, of course, they got caught in a Morannon guard. I love to see it. It was like glitching and not showing their location, so that definitely hurt. Okay, I need to save these. Seaward Spearmen are all but dead. At least with Sarnic Axemen, as they had to fight a terrible matchup. You guys help deal with the Orc band. I'm down to only 18 Knights of Gondor. Siren's Will fighting Forlong. That's a tough fight. Try to get him some support. You guys go that way. Pendragon Cavalry, why are you so, like, deep in the formation and unable to, like, kill them? What the heck was that? Alright, go for the Maulers. Go for the Maulers, please. I can't believe that. I definitely should have had a charge order go off there. Alright, I need to get some... I need to be offensive here. Mauler's nearly dead.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Going over here, they're still fighting these trolls. Okay. That's rough.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost
Okay, come on,
half their men.
pull away. This fight is going much worse than the other one. Come on, please just kill these Orc band. I've lost way too many cavalry here. Like, I don't know how these Pendragon cavalry were, like, in the middle of the Orc band formation without getting any kills. I must have just really messed up my micro there. Okay, these guys are fighting... Still fighting Orc host and trolls. The trolls have not all died. Okay, let's save Forlong's unit. There's another use of leadership. Okay, he is still back there with his retinue. Knights, get away. You guys charge the Temple Marksman. Where are my Knights of the Silver Swan? Are they fighting Orc Band? Dang it. Okay, here. Please kill the trolls. They're in my back line and massacring my forces here. Haha, look at that one just go flying. Alright, that's what I like to see. Okay, let's go with veterans. I need you in melee. I absolutely need you in melee right now. Interesting that I said to charge at the enemy, and you guys were just simply having a stroll over there. Come on, let's clean up these Orc hosts. Those trolls really did a number to me over here. Lost a lot of good units today. How is this battle worse than the other one? I don't get it. Is it just because of the trolls? Or is it my formation? Maybe my formation was just bad. Okay, come on, let's take care of these Orc hosts. I think all the trolls are dead, which is good. Let's go with veterans, should be able to make short work here. You guys go for the Temple Marksman, actually. Silenced it on accident. Siren's Will are routing. Okay, I've killed most of the army so that they will now finally decide to flee. Okay, if you guys can actually kill the Temple Marksman, that would be huge. 26% of my force in this much easier battle. At least it should have been easier. I think I just played wrong with my positioning. Those trolls getting into melee like that really screwed me over. I mean, they massacred all of these units here. That's the power of trolls. I kind of just figured my archers would have been able to focus them down before they got to my lines, but that was clearly not the case. And hopefully the Axemen with this charge can finish off the Nazgul. Maybe one more charge from the Knights in the back here. And there's going to be a very pinpoint charge. Look at how slow they go when they're exhausted. Take him out. He really should be dead by that. Nazgul have too many hit points. Oh, it's such a slog to take them out. I definitely played this one wrong. I could have had my Fountain Guard fighting the trolls. I could have sent my cavalry to maybe just peel off the trolls. I could have not had my cavalry die to a bunch of orc band. It was just a rough battle. Come on. Please take him out. Come on, that's like 4 units that got their charge off on him. How is he still alive? And he's fighting armor-piercing axemen. There he goes. Alright, this one was a bit bloody. I lost 300 that time. In the last battle, I lost 300 for basically 5,000 orcs, and this time I lost 300 for, what is this? 2,000 orcs. It's just those trolls, man. They massacred my forces. That is what trolls do. Their best use is acting as a line breaker, pushing through an enemy's defensive formation where they can work in tandem with another unit, such as Orc Host, or even better would be like Sauron's Will, and they can just massacre your soldiers as your spearmen, for example, my spearmen in that case, would turn around to try to fight the trolls behind them, thus opening up their flanks to the rest of the orcs. Alright, Faramir, you need to deal with this fort, and I don't think you can actually fight. Oh, you could if I sally out. I got a ballista that's going to be annoying. I might just do this battle off screen, as I feel like it's going to be a little tedious trying to sally out from this fort. Or I might just defend the fort. I probably feel better if I defend this one and do it defensively. So in the next episode, the goals will be to take Yerk Estelad and take Durthang. And then also probably have to fight this defensive battle against Tam Rubin. So off screen, I will just go ahead and beat Captain Lundbag in melee with Faramir's army. And then hopefully Harad decides to attack me soon. So that will be it for today's episode, my friends. Hope you are enjoying the series. I'm really enjoying this campaign. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So until the next one, farewell.